How's it going out there? What are we talking about today?
We're doing another pregnancy update. Weeks 15, 16. 15 and 16.
Awesome. But first we want to get to something else. Amy is not in the camera frame enough. Hold on, let me fix it.
Oh.
There you go. Look at that. We want to say a big thank you to Kaylee, who sent us these really cute onesies. Look at this. It says Holy Guacamole. And this one says, what does this one say? I'm a little chill.
I hope that that's true. I hope we have a little chill
Right.
baby. I am praying for that.
Cool beans. These are super cute. Thank you so much for sending
Yeah,
these.
we really appreciate it. It came like at the perfect time because it was like right for Mother's Day.
Yeah, and we're really thankful too because
Yeah.
these are definitely awesome unisex ones because like boy or girl totally could use these.
Yeah,
so.
we still have no idea if it's a boy or girl yet, but
Yeah.
maybe soon, maybe not. Who knows with all this craziness going on. But thank you so much. It
Yeah.
really made our day.
Yeah, we're really appreciative.
Yeah.
So. Well, should we get into the business of talking about your pregnancy?
Sure. So what have you observed?
What have I observed? Well,
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Some of your appetite things are definitely back. I
Yes.
feel like you're keeping food down.
The second week 16 I have.
Although
I went a full week as of today of not barfing, which which is so sad that it's such a victory, but it's such a victory.
Yeah.
But week 15, 3 times.
Yeah, she
was
threw
weird.
up Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah, well, the Monday before was the Indian food.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need to get
She
into this.
ate some
Spicy
spicy
food,
foods.
the
It's
baby-
no bueno.
The baby cannot deal with anything that has too intense flavor. The baby cannot deal with. Baby also cannot deal with chicken or hamburgers. We learned.
Yeah.
Or
So. Yeah.
yeah,
Textures.
the texture is thin. Baby doesn't like beans. There's a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Food aversion is still is huge.
Yeah. She is able to sort of eat some things, but you did have some.
Yes, guys, please don't judge me. I'm going to make a huge confession. Do you want to tell them about what I had for dinner a couple nights ago?
She had chips and dip and ice cream.
I had chips and dip and ice cream for dinner because that I don't even have any justification. That's what I had for dinner. So, but okay, it was Ruffles chips and then it was homemade ranch and homemade like toasted onion, French onion kind of a dip. Like, do you blame the baby? And then it was a Klondike bar, Oreo Klondike bar.
I mean,
The baby told me to, Eric. Come on.
it's fine. It's fine. You're pregnant, so it's like a hall pass. It's like, here you go. It's fine.
I don't know. I'm not going to lie. It was one of the best meals I've ever eaten in my entire life. So,
That's funny.
have you noticed anything else?
I feel like you're not as, like, I don't know, you have cycles. There's some days where she's like really tired and you can kind of tell that she's tired all day. Then there's days where she has like, she's like today, she has so much energy and she's really excited and happy and stuff, and she hasn't hit a wall yet, although I guarantee you around 2 o'clock.
I do still hit a wall every single day. I'm consistently, if I don't take a nap every day, I get I'm like cranky. So I still need a nap. Oh, but I am waking up so early. Well, like so early for being pregnant.
Well, I mean,
Like 6:15, 6:30, and it's just like natural.
yeah.
And sometimes I would try it. So it's been a thing like where my mind is like awake and I'm ready, but sometimes like physically I just can't get out of bed. You know, but like I'm like awake, I'm planning the day, I'm trying to do all these different things, but my body is still like, you're going to try to sleep in. So I try to sleep in, but I am like, in general, unless I'm sick, like I'm not a sleeping in person. I'm a napping person. I don't really like to sleep in. I like to, and I don't even take a long time to like, I'm not a slow waker up in the morning. Like I wake up, my eyes pop open, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
That's not his experience.
Well, Yeah.
He takes hours to get
Not
ready.
hours, but I can take my time, my sweet time,
Yeah.
getting up in the mornings.
Yeah.
It's especially bad when I'm not running, on days that I don't run.
Well, and then after run, you take a long time to...
Well, that's just recovery. I have to recover from my run because...
He is so slow in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel like he wakes up for the day at like 8 o'clock at night. That's
true.
when he's like awake.
Like 9:30. I'm like, woo, start the day.
I know.
And then I'm up for another 4 hours or whatever, but...
Anyway, how are we getting on this topic?
I don't know.
Anything else have you observed?
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
Is there...
So, week 15, I started having a lot of joint issues. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So explain what was happening with my hip and back and stuff.
So she would get out of bed and like her...
Always in the evening.
Yeah.
My body is not a night person.
Yeah, and she would get up and it was almost like she got up too quickly and then like all of a sudden she couldn't walk right and so I had to come help her.
Yeah, so basically my hip would give out and it like couldn't hold my weight.
Yeah.
What would happen.
And then like her back would hurt her.
Yeah, and I have been, so naturally I'm like even when I was a little kid, like I'm a weird sitter. Like I like to sit like, well we probably can't see because of the angles, but I like to sit with like my foot tucked under, with my leg popped up, with like all these different things. And so I think I am really trying to force myself to have better posture to help, like when I'm sitting specifically.
Yeah, she sits on her feet a lot.
Yeah.
And so
you almost will never see me sitting like normal.
feet on the ground.
Feet on the ground is so. But now I'm trying really hard.
Yeah, because otherwise. Yeah, so that's part of the thing when I was really overweight and I would sit kind of crooked, it would hurt my back. And so I learned like if I just sit normally, it helps. But then I started losing weight, so that was a whole other thing. But with Amy, I kept seeing her sit the same way I was sitting, and since she was having like joint pain and with her body like already starting to sort of like, I don't know, soften. I don't know what they say, how they call it.
Things are loosening up.
Loosening up. I was like, you probably should not sit like that because I knew it would hurt my like back area.
And the doctor, his back problems is actually,
yes.
You want to explain?
So it's really a pelvic issue, my pelvis bone. So there's like these really small gaps between your pelvis bone and your, like where your spine is. There's like stuff in between. And mine kind of pops out. It's not really supposed to pop out, but apparently it happens in pregnant women all the time. And so I really think that it's years and years and years.
Or if you've had a baby.
Yeah. So apparently for me, I think it might have been just like initially hurting it and just sitting wrong for years and having really bad posture and all that sort of stuff. And being really overweight doesn't help.
So we have, so like, cause obviously when I'm working sewing stuff, I'm spending like a ton of time sitting. So I'm sitting like, and I've had to do this for a long time. I sit in like the most basic, uncomfortable chairs in the entire world that are like chairs. Small. Yeah, they're IKEA dining chairs, like the cheapest IKEA dining chairs there were. That's where I sit in because it's so small that I can't really tuck my feet in, so it forces me to sit a little bit more properly.
Which is good.
Yeah, like that's fine.
Yeah.
It just annoys me, but whatever, I'll live.
Yeah.
I am also in joint pain issues. I don't know if this is pregnancy related or I don't know if this is because like I'm a crafter. I just expect because I do all crafts like all day, all the time. I've expected to have carpal tunnel. So I don't know if so my wrist is having issues and I don't know if it is because it's just happening because I have carpal tunnel or I have the beginnings or whatever of it, or if it's like pregnancy joint related because I'm having wrist issues. My mom had this and so she let me use it. It's actually for the thumb, but we didn't want to go like buy a wrist thing. But it's actually giving me enough support in my wrist, and it's like impeding my movements enough where I don't think I'm overusing it. So this is really helping. So if I use this while I'm working during the day, it doesn't hurt so much.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Have you noticed anything else?
I mean,
Energy, we talked about. Food, we talked about.
You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant. That's true. Oh, I have a couple more things. My doctor's visit, and then my other things. So, I have eczema. I've had eczema off and on since I think I was in junior high or something like that. But so typically if I have like an eczema, if it's coming up, it'll generally be on the inside of one elbow. But starting last week, it is definitely getting worse, and it's like spreading to different parts. So it's like on both elbows, and it's starting to become on the back of my knees. And the back of my knees, I have not dealt with eczema in the back of my knees since I was in junior high when I first got it. So, yes, anyway. And then I had a doctor's appointment. So I had, Eric's telling me
She's putting her foot up. I'm like, put your foot down. You're gonna.
I know, he has to remind me constantly.
It's like how she taps me when I shake my leg.
Yeah. Yeah, we both, I guess now we're even on something, so it's nice.
Yeah.
We can both be like, ruin each other's day in a loving way with the best intentions. Anyway, okay, so we had 16-week doctor's appointment, which I was really looking forward to, because I have heard in my pregnancy Facebook group that I'm in that a lot of people were able to find out if they're having a boy or girl. And so Eric told me not to get my hopes up.
I'm a hope crusher.
How'd that go about me not getting my hopes up?
Not good.
Terrible. Okay, so I have my hopes way up because I am dying to find out. Like you are dying too, right?
I mean, I'm dying, but I'm also like, we'll find out when we find out.
Yeah, I think it's probably because you don't have like crafts in mind that you want.
I have like room design things in mind.
That's true. He wants to do a lot of room design. Anyway, so I have my hopes all up about being able to like, because I've been fortunate enough where I've gotten an ultrasound every single time I've been to the doctor, which has been like twice. But anyway, and so I was really hoping for another ultrasound, and I was like, maybe we could find out. I was really excited about this. And it's also been a long time since we have had a doctor's appointment, because our last doctor's appointment was March 30th, and then it was May 8th? No, not May. Somewhere.
Something like that.
May 7th, something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. So that's a long time, so I really wanted to see how much the baby was growing and things. Like, I was just excited to see the baby. But I got a call from our doctor's office, I don't remember when, saying that they're changing this doctor's appointment to be a phone visit. So I was actually really surprised, but because I feel like I've been really able to keep positive with a lot of these things, but I was pretty bummed for like a day about it. But then, and then it wasn't even going to be with my OB. I was going to be with a different doctor that I didn't know and I didn't meet and stuff. So I was having a little bit of issues for like a day, but it wasn't extreme, but I just had to like wrap my head around it. And then we had the phone appointment, and apparently the 16-week, there wasn't like a lot that they needed to check, but the doctor was so kind. I feel like we have been like so blessed with doctors being like the nicest people in the world, and she was really like, she was caring about not just like, she was asking me all these different questions and stuff like that, and giving me advice and stuff. But it wasn't just like the physical thing that she was talking about, and it wasn't just about the baby. She was talking about like how I was doing with everything, and I was explaining about like the face masks we're making and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, my mom is really into sewing, so like we got to talk about sewing and stuff like that. So it was just really, it was just a really, really nice experience. It ended up being, yeah, so it worked out well.
Yeah. One thing that's extra is your lips are still extra chapped.
Yeah, so I am dealing with extra anxiety with this virus thing going on because the doctor did tell us that with pregnancy you have a weakened immune system, and typically I think I have a pretty strong immune system.
Yeah, she usually does.
Like if I
never got her sick when I was sick a lot early on in our marriage, constantly getting pneumonia
very
and stuff
rarely
like that.
would
She never would get sick, so.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty good at, generally speaking, I'm pretty good about fighting off sickness. And then if I get sick, for the most part, I generally get hit hard, but then I get over it very, very quickly. Is that correct, do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and so one thing that's been concerning is with like my lip issues is this was all supposed to go away within like the max was 2 weeks, and it's been 3.5, probably getting close to a month, and it still is not, it's not healing. And so I was talking to her about that, and she was explaining, she was like, you know what, this is just a sign that you have a weakened immune system because of pregnancy. And so basically there's not a ton, like I'm already doing everything I can, but it's just, I just can't heal like where I usually can heal. And also I'm pretty sure it's the same with the eczema. It's just getting worse. It's not necessarily getting better. And so I have been dealing with anxiety a little bit because I'm trying not to, but I'm feeling worried because my body is showing signs that I'm in a weakened state, basically.
Which is, yeah.
But I can't do any other, like there's
nothing much you can do about it, so.
No, like I do not leave the house.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just your body is cooking a baby.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and so I can't, like we can't do anything else, and worrying is not going to help it. So I'm working really hard not to worry about things.
Yeah, we'll be okay. So.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably it, right?
Yeah, I think that's about it, probably. So.
Yeah. Oh no, we forgot. I have to wear maternity jeans now.
Oh yeah, she's dug into the maternity clothes.
Guys, why did no one tell me that maternity jeans are like the best thing on the planet? They're so comfortable. I love them. They're so comfortable. And it's so weird because like I'm still not like super poppin'. Maybe I'll try to stand up and show them at the end what the baby looks like. I'm not like super poppin' yet.
I can put up a picture.
Oh, okay, or Erica, or on our Instagram we have stuff too. And so anyway, but like any like little extra pressure, my tongue, like I think that also partially caused me barfing before.
Probably.
Yeah. But anyways, it's going great.
Yeah.
I love maternity clothes.
That's awesome.
Okay, Eric's been trying to end this video. I could see it in his face.
Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. We just crossed 1,800 subscribers, which is pretty nuts. So thank you so much for the support and everything you guys are doing for us. So we're very thankful. So yeah, so we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you.